Hello everyone, this is Nagalakshmi Devi, Assistant Professor, Department of Freshman Engineering, IAI, Hyderabad. My topic is Complex Analysis and Probability Distribution. The syllabus is Basic Definitions, Discrete and Continuous Random Variables Probability Distributions, Probability Mass Function and Probability Density Function, and Mathematical Expectations. Now, first, the definition of probability. The probability is a branch of mathematics that deals with calculating the likelihood of a given event's occurrence, which is expressed as a number between 0 and 1. The probability always lies between 0 and 1. In this probability distribution, there are sample space. We need sample space, some extra topics. That is, first one is sample space. A set of all possible outcomes of an experiment is called a sample space, and it is denoted by S. Here, this is S. And the example of the this one is we are using tossing a coin, dice, throw a dice, something. Okay, in an experiment of tossing a coin, possible outcomes are either head or tail. In this head or tail, in this coin, head comma tail is the sample space events. In an event with a probability of 1 can be considered a certainty. For example, the probability of a coin toss resulting in either heads or tails, that is 1. The total probability outcomes are 2. We get only one tail or one head only, because there are no other options assuming the coin lands flat. The coin is either success or failure. We get the tail, the probability is always 1. An event with a probability of 1 by 2. That means number of outcomes by total number of outcomes. That is, first outcome is 1 and number of outcomes are 2. Total is 1 by 2, that equal to 0.5. Can be considered to have equal odds of occurring or not occurring. For example, we consider the probability of a coin toss resulting in a head. That is, the possible outcomes is 1 by 2. Similarly, in tossing a coin is tail, that the possible outcome is also 1 by 2. Here we are tossing 2 coins at a time. This is another example. We consider 2 coins at a time. The possible outcomes total are 4. That is, head tail, tail head, tail tail. The total outcomes are 4. A sample space is called discrete if it contains only finitely or infinitely many points which can be arranged in a sample in a simple sequence is W1, W2 up to so on, otherwise M1, M2 up to so on. This is a sample space arrangement, particular order, while a sample space containing non-denominable numbers of a point is called continuous sample space. In his experiment, the toss a coin or throw a die, that is our choice. The possible outcomes are, in a coin is 1, 2, head, tail. In a die is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like this. That is the main examples. In another is trial and event. Trial is normally we are based in number of trials. We get the either head or tail. That is the trials. Event means one complete probability is completed, one event is completed. Like that, consider an experiment which, though repeated under essential and identical conditions, does not give a unique result but may result in any one of the several possible outcomes. The experiment is known as trial and the outcome is called event. The experiment is known as trial. The total experiment is called trial. The outcome, which one is the outcome is coming, that is called event, E. It is denoted by event E. For example, we considering throwing a dice. An experiment getting the number of possible outcomes are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are called events. First trial is 1 we get, and second trial we get the second, third trial we get either 4, 5, 6, 3, etc. Up to 6 only. Now, similarly, the another example is tossing a coin experiment and getting a head or tail event. Either head is the first trial, we get the event is head, and another trial we get the event is tail, head or tail. Next one, types of events. Total, here mutually exclusive events, likelihood events, all are four events are there. In that one, first one is mutually exclusive events. Two events A and B are mutually exclusive if A intersection B equal to 5. That means null. That is empty set. Therefore, A and B are disjoint. A and B cannot happen simultaneously. Now, in this example, throwing a die, all possible cases are mutually exclusive. Here, each and every tile has a mutually exclusive only. Now, next, equally likely events. In the experiment of, that is second one, equally likely events. In the experiment of tossing a coin, the chance are of getting head or tail. Both the events are equally likely to happen. For example, tossing a coin, chance we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Tossing a dice, chance we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 equally likely. Independent event. In several events are said to be independent if the happening or the non-happening of the event is not affected by the concerning of the occurrence of any one of the remaining events. An event is always happen in certain event, that is denoted by S. In earlier, S is sample space, that is small space, small s, and this is capital S, it is independent event. In that event, never happens is called impossible events. Here it is, we did not get the never impossible events. It is indicated by 0. For example, we considering tossing a coin, throwing a die, we get a head or tail in coin, and independent events throwing a die, that is 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6. Next event type is exhaustive events. The total number of possible outcomes in any tile is called exhaustive event. For example, here we are considering 2 examples, and starting onwards we are considering 2 examples, tossing a coin or throwing a die. In first example, in tossing a coin experiment, there are 2 exhaustive events. First one is head and another one is tail. In throwing a dice, in the experiment total n dice experiment, there are exhaustive events. For example, n means here it is 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We are considering 2 dice, that is 1 to 36. Similarly, 3 dice we are considering like that. And next one is favorable event. The number of cases favorable of an event in a tile is the number of outcomes which entities the happening of the event. Compulsory we need favorable event means the outcome is favorable. Then that is called favorable outcome, favorable event. In a example, tossing a coin, there is one and only one favorable case to get either head or tail. For example, we are tossing a coin in our practice purpose, we get either head. That is favorable outcome. My opinion is head. We get the head. That means that is our favorable event. For example, we are choosing tail. We get the tail. That is our favorable event. If it is not correct, that is called unfavorable event. Next, types of events completed. Then this is permutations. Permutations means the number of ways you can arrange n distinct objects, taking them at a time is probability of NCR. Permutations formula is n factorial by n minus r factorial. We are choosing the example, that is 4C3. Here 4 means n. N factorial by, the formula is n factorial by n minus r factorial. Here 4 factorial by n minus 4 minus 3 factorial, that equal to 4 factorial by 1 factorial. That equal to 4 factorial means 4 into 3 into 2 into 1 by 1 by 1, that equal to 4 is the answer. 4 factorial, 4 into 3 into 2, that is 24 overall, that is the answer. Like this, we are choosing 5C3, anyone. We can solve like this. Next, combinations. In these combinations, we are commonly using binomial distribution in remaining problems also. In the combinations, the number of distinct combinations of n distinct objects that can be formed taking them R at a time is. R is time. Here always n is greater than to R. Then combinations are NCR. The formula is n factorial by R factorial into n minus R factorial. For example, you are choosing earlier example, same 4C3. That means n factorial by R factorial into n minus R factorial. That means 4 factorial by 3 factorial into n minus R factorial. That means 4 factorial means 4 into 3 into 2 into 1, and 3 factorial means 3 into 2 into 1, and 4 minus 3 factorial means 1 factorial, that is 1. Total, we get the answer equal to 4. Like this. The another example, three members of, that one is this one. 3 members of a 4-person committee must be chosen to form a subcommittee. How many different subcommittees could be formed? Total number of persons are 4. The subcommittees are 3. That means 4C3. That is the answer is 4. 4 committees are formed. Okay. 4 subcommittees are formed totally. Next. Classical definition of probability or mathematical definition of the probability. If a trial results in n exhaustive, mutually exclusive and equally likely cases, and m of them are favorable to the happening of an event E, then the probability of an event E is denoted by P of E. This is called probability definition, P of E. Probability of event. Now the probability of event is equal to number of elementary events by total number of elementary events in a random experiment. Otherwise, number of favorable outcomes by total number of outcomes. This is denoted by n of A by n of S. N of A by n of S. Sometimes we are using number of events means, that means n of E1 by n of S. Like this also. If E bar is denotes the events of non-occurrence of E. Non-occurrence means we are not getting the event. Then is E bar. Then the number of elementary events in E bar is n minus m. N minus m is the E bar. And hence the probability of E bar is, for the probability of E bar equal to n minus m by n. The total possible outcomes are 1. 1 minus the simplification, it is 1 minus m by n. That means 1 minus P of E. Probability of events. Now, the one means here P of E plus P of E. The possible outcomes by plus non-occurrence events, that equal to 1. Since m is a non-negative integer and n is a positive, we are considering like this. Here, the integer m is always less than or equal to n. We have the probability always lies between 0 and 1. That means 0 less than or equal to m by n less than or equal to 1. Hence, the probability of P of E is 0 and 1. And similarly, non-occurrence is also in between 0 and 1. Axioms of probability are statistical empirical probability. Axioms of probability have trials is repeated in a number of times under essential homogeneous and identical conditions. Then the limiting value of the ratio of the number of times the event happens to the total number of trials. As the number of trials become indefinitely large, is called the probability of happening the events. It is assumed that the limits of finite and unique. Symbolically, if in n trials and the events E happens m times, that means we get the m by n. Number of outcomes by total number of outcomes. If the probability which happens by event is denoted by limit n tends to infinity m by n. It is limited conditions. That's why we are applying the limit n tends to infinity m by n. An event E is called elementary event if it consists only one element. An event which is not elementary, it compound elements, that means more than one element. We get that is called elementary events. Now total, here axiom probability. Earlier we knew the axiom probability. Here the properties are, axiom probability properties are, first one, always the probability of S is equal to 1. This is common. That means P of E plus P of E bar equal to 1. And another one, second one is, for any event E of S, it is always lies between 0 and 1. That is, the probability is numerical value lying between 0 and 1. For example, the final answer is 0.2, 0.3, like that. Compulsory, it is lies between 0 and 1. If it is not getting, your problem answer is mistake. Then last one, if even union E2 are two mutually exclusive events. Already we know mutually exclusive event is the event types of event. First one, in that event we already considering even intersection E2 equal to 5. And in S, then the P of E1 union E2 equal to P of E1 plus E2 minus P of E1 intersection E2. That means P of E1 union E2 equal to P of E1 plus P of E2 minus 5. That means, therefore, P of E1 union E2 is equal to P of E1 plus P of E2. E1 E2 are two individual events. The probability of E1 union E2 equal to P1 in P of E1 plus P of E2. First probability of event and the second probability of event 2. For example, we consider what is the probability of getting a 2 or a 5 when a die is rolled. We are throwing a die, one die. First the probability is 2 or 5. Now the condition. Solution. Taking the individual probabilities of each number, getting a 2. Here it is 2, only the possibilities are 2 only. Either 2 or 5. It is first one is, for example, we get the probability is 2. The outcome is 1 and total number of outcomes are 6. That is the 1 by 6 condition. And so getting a 5. If, for example, we get the 5, that is also same. Only one possible outcomes and total number of outcomes are 6. And applying the formula for compound probability, that we get the either 2 or 5. Now here it is P of, already we know earlier PPT, P of E1 union E2 equal to P of E1 plus P of E2 minus of 5. P of E1 intersection E2, already we know that is 5. Here intersection means this is AND condition. P 2 and 5. Here they are asking 2 or 5. In union means it's R condition. If they are asking 2 and 5, the formula is interchanging. Okay. Now P of 2 or 5 have P of first event, P of 2 equal to P of 2 plus P of 5. That is the second event. Then remaining this part is 5. That means P of 2 equal to, already we know 1 by 6 and 5 equal to 1 by 6. P of 2 equal to 1 by 6, P of 5 equal to the probability of 5 equal to 1 by 6. The total is 2 by 6, that equal to 1 by 3. What is the probability for a leap year to have 52 Mondays and 53 Sundays? Overall, in a leap year, 366 days. How many Mondays? Here they are asking, the question is 52 Mondays already fixed and 53 Sundays. 53 Sundays. What is the probability they are asking? They are not asking the what is the leap year days. They are asking the probability of a leap year. A leap year has 366 days. These 2 days, remaining 2 days can be either fixed with Monday, Tuesday, and another one Tuesday, Wednesday, and another one Wednesday, Thursday, and fourth one Thursday. Combinations Thursday, Friday, and fifth one Friday, Saturday, and sixth one Saturday, Sunday, and the final last one Sunday and Monday. Already how many completed? 53 Sundays completed. 366 days means 364 complete days. Sunday to Monday. Next remaining 2 days, already one Sunday is completed. Either Sunday before Saturday is available, or next day Monday is available. Already 52 Mondays fixed. That means before one Saturday is there. That means Saturday and Sunday is the answer. If it is, let E be the event of having 52 Mondays and 53 Sundays in the year. The total number of possible outcomes n equal to 7. How many outcomes are there? Total here it is 7. The number of favorable cases in E is m equal to 1. That is only one, that Saturday and Sunday is the only one favorable case. That means our formula is P of S equal to n of A by n of S. Already favorable outcomes are 1. Total number of outcomes are 7. That is 1 by 7. M by n or n by s. N of A by n of s. Otherwise m by n. Anyone. 1 by 7 is the answer. Next. In a deck total cards is 52. In a deck total cards are 52. In total 52 cards, red cards are 26 and black cards are total 26. Here it is 52. In red, 13 are diamond symbol and 13 are heart. In a red, for example, in a black spades 13 and club blacks are 13. Club. Total it is 13 into 13, 13 plus 13 plus 13 plus 13. Diamond, heart, spade, club. In here, remaining each and every 13 means 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and J. Jockey, queen, king, ace. These are the 13 cards. In each and every one have 2 sets of red cards, 2 sets of black cards. In one set of red is diamond and another set is heart of red. One set of spade in black color, one set of club in black color. Total, these are the total set of cards. Deck of a cards in a deck. For example, we consider the example of finding the probability of selecting a black card or a 6-number card. In a black card, how many black cards are there? Total how many black cards are there? 26 black cards are there. Either black card or a 6-number card. Only 6-number cards from a deck. For example, we are choosing black card, we are considering B. And 6-number card is only 6. The probability of selecting a black cards overall in a black cards, it is total 6. It is 13 plus 13. Overall, this is 26. Okay. That means here it is 26 by in a deck, how many cards are there? Total 52. That means total black cards B equal to 26 by 52. This part is completed. What about next? 6-number cards. Here they are not asking either black or red. Just they are asking 6-number cards. 6-number cards. How many cards are there? In first condition, one 6-number card is there. Another one 6. Another one 6. And here it is another 6. Overall 1 plus 1 plus 1. Overall 4. That means 4 by 52. That means 6-number cards. 6-number card equal to overall how many are there? 2 red, 2 black. Overall 4. Overall 4 by 52. That's all. The probability of selecting a both black and 6-number card. That means 2 by 52. In why we are considering black and means here we are considering total. In a 52 cards, total we are selecting black cards and 6-number cards in a complete deck. They are asking complete deck. That means probability of even union E2 equal to P of E1 plus P of E2 minus P of E1 intersection E2. Here P1 intersection E2 is not a 5. Why? Because here both have in a deck. That means it is 2 by 52. 2 by 52. 2 black card and 6. It's selecting randomly. Then P of B equal to already we know 26 by 52 and another one 4 by 52 minus this is 2 by 52. The total value is 7 by 13. This is the complete problem. from a deck 52 overall deck 52 cards, we are choosing this one. Next, what is the probability that a card drawn at a random from the pack of playing cards may be either a queen or king? In a total, how many queens, how many kings are there? Here queens are 4. In this, red has 2 sets and black has 2 sets. Kings are also same. King also same. 2. Here it is 1 king, another king, and another king, and the 2 red kings and 2 black kings are available. Total 4. Let S be the sample space associated with the drawing a cards. N of S equal to. How to find the N of S equal to? How many total kings are there? Total 4. We are choosing only one card. That is this one. Overall, this is 52. Okay. And another one. We are choosing either single queen or king. In here it is, this is queen. This is king. Queen. Queen, how many are there? Total 4. Out of 52, 4 queens are there. 4. And out of kings are there. Out of 52, 4 kings are there. That means, but E1 and E2 are mutually exclusive events. Since E1 union E2 is the events. Here total, this is the E1 union E2, that equal to P of E1 plus P of E2. Here P of E1 intersection E2 equal to 5. Here they are not asking the AND condition. Either king or queen. The question is either king or a queen. Okay, that means it is 0. Then P of E1 plus P of E2 equal to N of E1 by N of S, that plus N of E2 by N of S. Already 4C1, that is 4. Already 52C1, that equal to 52. This is N of S. This is N of E1. That means it is 4 by 52 plus N of E2. And another experiment also. This is queen. Now king has N of E2, that equal to 4C1, that is 4. Then N of here 4 by 52. Total is 2 by 13. Random variables. It is defined as a real value. Random variable is the first topic in probability. It is defined as a real valued function on the sample space taking values on the real line that x from S tends to R. Sample space S tends to random variable R. A real value x whose value is determined by the outcome of a random experiment is called random variable. The outcome of a random experiment is always called as random variables, and it is denoted by capital X, Y, Z. Sometimes we are directly using X, Y, Z also. Random variable is a single valued function. We are considering either X, either Y, or either Z. We are considering any single variable only. Some differences product of two random variables is also random variable. Sometimes we are using X variable and it is multiplied with Y variable. It is also random variables, but it is finite. Finite linear combination of random variables is also a random variable. Random variable of scalar multiple of a random variable is also random variable. In scalar also we are using random variables. Here it is either the final value is maybe 2x or 2, 5, something like that. The best example. If E consists of 2 coins tossing at a time. Here we are choosing 2 coins tossing at a time. Then consider the random variable x, capital X, which is the number of heads. Here it is, we are choosing capital X. Possible outcomes are the possible outcomes. Here saving either events or possible outcomes. Here possible outcomes are 0, 1, 2. If my outcome is head, okay, the outcomes are at a time in 2 coins at a time, 2 heads at a time. The number of heads are 2. The possible outcomes are 2. The events occurred completed. 2 trials are completed. The event is 2. Next trial, we get one is head and another one is tail. Another one is tail. The possible outcomes are only 1. Here first one is tail and another one is head. The possible outcomes are only one. Second, last and final tile, that is two are tails. Then the outcome is 0. The possible outcomes are 0, 1, 2. Then this is also complete outcomes. Here total outcomes are 2, 1, 1, 0. In a real line, we are considering like this. Here S is the sample space. In total tiles are number of tiles are head, tail, head, tail. The random variables comes on first one. How many outcomes are there? Total 2. Which one? Head condition. In head tail condition, it is only one head is there. One head is there and the one is tail. In we are considering another third tail, that is first one is tail and second one is head. Only outcome is 1. Only one outcome. Here it is 2 outcomes, 2 heads. In here also 2 tails, that is the outcome is 0.
Like, share and subscribe. Hit the bell icon for more updates.